Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for coming to Dick Zaccaro's Ward 7 fundraiser here in search of the truth. We want to welcome you all. I'm going to turn the mic over to Dick. We want Dick! We want Dick! We want Dick!
Thank you, Kate. And I thank everyone for coming, but before I get into my speech, I want to throw the forum open as some of the candidates will be running for other offices. And who wants to take the mic first? We have Steve Foote over here, candidate for Councilor at Large. Also, the Democratic Chairman, City of Brockton. And Charter Commissioner, Vice Chair.
Good evening, folks. Again, I'm Steve Foote. I'm running for Councilor at Large. Dick and I both serve on the Plymouth County Charter Commission. We were both elected to our positions. I'm the vice chair. Dick's the treasurer, which goes well with his experience. And I think it's interesting to note that both of us were elected unanimously by our peers on the commission, both Democrats and Republicans. So proving that we can reach across the aisle, get along with everybody, and make this thing work the way it's supposed to work. So I encourage you to elect Dick Zaccaro in Ward 7 and elect me as a Councilor at Large, and I'll be there to help him all the way. So I'll turn this back over to Dick.
Thank you. Good job, Steve. He's a great man, great candidate. He'd be a great addition to the City of Brockton. Next, we have Paul Beckner, candidate for Councilor at Large.
Good evening, folks. Thank you for coming out for Dick this evening. This guy right here, okay, I'm not going to tell myself very much. He's going to be the smartest man on the city council when he's elected, okay? He and his financial...
He should be mayor.
Yeah, he should be mayor, but we're going to get him to the council first. Dick has got more financial expertise than our CFO, John Condon. I think Condon is scared of him, okay? This guy is going to help turn around the council, but he can't do it himself. If we have the go-along, get-along types on our council come December after the elections, okay, or January, when everybody's actually put into office, nothing's really going to change, but Dick will be the voice of reason, and he will try to change things. I know he's going to try to sway opinions. But anyway, I'm running for Councilor at Large, and I'm also, thank you, I'm also an advocate for change. Right now, our city government is not spending our tax dollars in a responsible manner. They're violating their fiduciary duty to spend the money in the most responsible manner possible, and there's plenty of waste, and it's going to end. And the only way it's going to end is with community involvement. Speaking to the recent spate of violence, it's no secret. I mean, there's no secret why it's occurring. Our community is fractured into many small communities, and it's time that we come together as a whole and people stop pulling together as one. I mean, like it or not, we're all living here. People are deeply rooted. I don't care what your ethnic background is. We're a diverse community that needs to come together, okay? Now, I hope you read some things about me in the days to come, but this is all about Dick. If nobody else gets elected to the city council that means anything about change, it should be Dick Zaccaro. Give him a big hand.
Thank you, my friend, and Paul Beckner too, Councilor at Large. He's with us. I hope everyone is paying attention to these videos up here of Brockton years ago. Very interesting.
Way before my time.
Way before my time, too. Okay, next I would like to call, does anyone else want to speak running for office that I may have overlooked here? Or anyone else? All right, at this point in time, if we could have the proprietor come up and say a few words. Jason, where are you in the building? Jason Manassian, give it up for Jason Manassian and his dad Harry, 92 years old, still going strong, and hosted us here tonight. Did a fabulous job.
Thanks, Dick. First, I just want to welcome to our business here. We've been here for 56 years. I hope everyone's having a good time, and we're going to have a rocking party after this. All the speeches are done. We got 5 pool tables. We got George is going to be playing some music tonight, so please stick around. I met Dick about a year ago, and he's been coming here as a customer, and I've been absolutely blown away by his business sense and credibility that he's going to bring to Brockton. I've watched some of his videos going to the cemetery, and he's got some great points. And being a business owner here in the city, it's very tough to do business. As far as the tax rates going up, us personally, our tax rate has gone from about $75,000 up to over $100,000 now. Our business is down, profits are down, but yet tax rates go up. Makes no sense. I've talked to a lot of business owners that want to come to the city. They refuse to come to the city because they won't work with the city. The city taxes them, and gives them so many different difficulties just to start a business in the city. And it just makes no sense, because the way to drive the city is to have businesses in here that are going to bring people in here to spend money in here, because and Dick has a plan. It's a great plan. We have a lot of recreations here. The golf courses here are in ruins. The parks here are decrepit, and they're beautiful places, and it just needs a little tender loving care. And I know Dick has a plan to fix all that, and it's an absolute disgrace when I watched that video of the cemetery. It's embarrassment, because these are beautiful, beautiful places. And vote for Dick, because he's going to make a lot of changes here. Pleasure knowing you.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for your hospitality. Jason also so graciously gave us some pool tables, so all you pool hustlers out there later on, go down and feel free to shoot a game or two. And also he's got the best wait staff in the whole city of Brockton. Let's take care of these lovely ladies up there. They're doing a fantastic job. Okay, unless anyone else would care to come up and say a few words at this point in time, another local businessman in the city of Brockton, Eddie Byers, and his lovely wife Cindy's Kitchen. We need more business people in the city like Mr. Byers and Mr. Manassian. They contribute heavily to our tax base, they're providing people with jobs, and they should be treated better in the city. Should be user-friendly, not anti-business.
Thank you very much for all of you coming tonight, and thank you, Dick, for those kind words. I'm going to turn it back over to Dick, because we're here to listen to Dick tonight. For the last 2 years, me and Dick have become very close friends, and we have one thing that's in common for the better of Brockton. So let me turn it back over to Dick, and thank you very, very much for coming tonight.
What can I do for you, Rod? You just tell me, what can I do for you? It's a very personal, very important thing. Are you ready, Jackson? I'm ready. Just want to make sure you're ready, brother.
Pay attention to this video. This is the theme of my speech tonight.
Show me money. Show you the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money. Jerry, you ready? Yeah. Show me the money. Show me the money. Congratulations, you're still my angel.
All right, my favorite song ever right here, coming up. Players of the Patriots. Like you're at the New England Patriots game. Look at that crowd, 250,000 people. by the way, is the theme of my song, Show Me the Money, and I'll tell you what it means, show me the money. But at this point in time, while they're playing this, I would like my entire family to come up here, and I want to give special thanks to my treasurer, Fast Eddie DiLorenzo. He's open for pool matches. Anyone that wants to challenge him, he'll give him 2-to-1 odds, he'll beat him. Also, Scott Hall, my technical programmer that put all this thing together, also known as the alias Grim Reaper. Where is he? So if I can get my family, we have Eric Zarella, like another son of mine, local Brockton rapper, otherwise known as the Riminal. Maybe in karaoke we'll do a few rap songs tonight too. So if I can get everyone up here for a quick introduction, and then I'll get into the Show Me the Money. Grandma Kane. Grandma Kane, you want it? Come on, everyone up here.
Come on. Who's that?
While we're waiting, did I leave anyone else running for office? My business partner, Anthony Desmond, all the way from Cork County, Ireland. In the house. Bob Ford, we all know Bob Ford. Wayne Tatalia, my coach. The next consultant of the city of Brockton on water and sewerage. And special thanks to my whole dental office for showing up tonight. We have everyone up here? Okay. All right, and now for my family. I'll start with the matriarch of my family, my mother, Catherine Rose. I will share a quick story with you today. She had her hair done, 89 years old, still going strong. So I said to her when she came out of the hairdressers today, I said, you know, the kids call her Grandma Kane. I said, Grandma Kane, you look like $1 million, you feel like 2, you're probably worth 3. So she looked at me and dead serious, she said, give me more credit for that. I have more money in my first communion fund. Now, I don't know about that. But. Next, my lovely wife, Gina Zaccaro. Who was a real estate agent for Equity Realty Plus. Dave Arthur and his family's here. One of the biggest real estate providers in the city of Brockton. They're doing a fantastic job fixing up homes, putting money back in the city, and getting people to move in our city rather than move out of the city. All right, then my son Nicholas Zaccaro. Proud to say he's with the local Carpenters Union, 133 is it? 33 in Boston. And his lovely wife Stacy and baby Dante Ritchie. Named after my dad, his middle name Ritchie. And her daughter and son, Taylor Tay, West Junior High School, and Anthony. Squint Spaghetti Day, Wednesday. Then we have my lovely daughter, Katrina Rose. And her husband, Billy, is with the electrical workers in Dorchester, Mass. Their son, beautiful William Matthew Cuquay. And the newest addition, the beautiful baby Victoria Rose, born November 2nd on my grandfather's birthday, but he was born in about 1897. You want to say something? I did. Taylor Tay, my best supporter in the group. Okay. Now.
Hi. How are you?
Great.
Okay, now for the speech. Show me the money was the theme of that video. You remember that movie, Jerry Maguire, Tom Cruise? Show me the money. Now, he was the sports agent representing the athlete, and he got him a big contract. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the money, but I'm going to give you some facts here. But I need your help on this one, and we got to get it going. We got to build it up and build it up. So every fact that I tell you, I want to hear from you as loud as you can. Show me the money. Okay, you ready? Let's hear it first.
Show me the money!
All right, great. Here we go. The city budget is $317 million, of which taxpayers foot a third or more of the bill. What do you got to say about that?
Show me the money!
All right. We have one of the highest residential and commercial tax rates in the state. Yet the average yearly combined family income is only $46,000. What do you have to say about that?
Show me the money!
All right, yeah. There are over 275 city employees making more than $100,000 a year.
Show me the money!
And another 100 that makes more than $75,000 a year.
Show me the money!
Give up the money.
Okay, now this one's really going to floor you. You know how they always say there's no money? There's no money, we got to go up on taxes. There is more than $100 million in short-term cash investment in banks collecting less than 1% interest. What do you got to say about that?
Show me the money!
All right. There is another $29 million in unrestricted available cash that could be used to balance the $3 million budget shortfall instead of increasing our taxes time and time and time again. What do you got to say?
Show me the money!
All right. There is yet another $7.7 million in the stabilization fund that we could also use so they wouldn't have to increase our taxes once again.
Show me the money!
The city just saved $28 million in employee health care costs. What do you got to say?
Show me the money!
It's getting better. Every year, the city CFO, Mr. John Condon, automatically increases our revenue estimates by including a full 2.5% tax levy when we have $100 million in the bank. What do you got to say about that?
Show me the money!
So, I asked you, where's the money going?
Show me the money!
I will tell you where it's going. You probably figured that one out already. We are spending $5.5 million every year on the desalination plant without getting a drop of water in return. What do you got to say?
Show me the money!
All right. We are paying yet another $750,000 a year to pay for the Brockton Rocks water and electrical bills. What do you have to say about that?
Show me the money!
All right. We're letting Stonehill College, now listen to this one, who has an endowment of $145 million. We're letting Stonehill College get away with not paying us their fair share for tying into our water system that is costing us hundreds of thousands of dollars year after year, and nothing is being done about it. What do you have to say about it? At least give some free scholarships to Brockton students, for crying out loud. Yet, the city has put 687 liens on people's homes in the city for not paying faulty water meter bills. But yet, there are millions of dollars sitting in the water enterprise account that should have been used to replace the faulty water meters a long time ago that they paid $100,000 for an independent consultant report and did nothing about it. They invested the money on Wall Street instead of Main Street. What do you have to say about that? It's time to remove those liens. The fire and police budget, you saw it in the newspapers, everyone read it. Matter of fact, a mile down the street at the unknown school, they're having a crime watch meeting. Now listen to this fact. The fire and police budget is only a little more than 12% of the entire $317 million. As a matter of fact, the police is only 6%. We did a study. We are paying per taxpayer about $170 to support our police department. We only have 170 police officers. They only hire more police officers when others retire. Comparable cities, New Bedford, Fall River, Taunton, Quincy, they have double our police force and they're paying double money. It's about time we get more public safety on the streets to make our streets safer. What do you got to say about that? And speaking of our streets, parks, cemeteries, golf course, and other recreational facilities, where is that money going? You saw the cemeteries, the playgrounds. D.W. Field will be rolling over his grave. He left millions of dollars, acres and acres of land, and we're not maintaining them. What do you got to say about that?
Show me the money.
All right. Now, here's the clincher. When I am elected as your next Ward 7 City Councilor, guess what I will do?
Show us the money.
Almost. I will get you the money.
Okay.
And put it back into your pockets by keeping our taxes down, put an end to the wasteful spending, hire more police to make our streets safer, fix our roads, parks, cemeteries, and other recreational facilities. It is time to stop the rampant nepotism, require minimum qualifications for all city department heads, and it is time to have more minorities in city government, particularly department heads. I mean, it's an absolute disgrace when the city council votes 9-1 not to require minimum qualification for department heads. Someone's running a $200 million budget, they don't need any minimum qualifications. Guess why? Because their family and friends are getting the job. So it's time to open up a fair and equal job opportunity for everyone in the city. It's time to revisit the residency requirement. We voted it in, and there's double standards depending who you know, who you are, if you live in the city or you don't live in the city. We need to enforce that, and it's a slap in our face and an insult to us that we don't have enough qualified people to work in the city of 100,000 people. It's about time they change things around. And I'm going to end, it's also time to put an end to the inside special interest deals and once and for all sell our precious water and sewer services to surrounding communities that will pay their fair share for them. I thank you all for coming tonight. I look forward to your support, and get out September 17th and vote for change and vote for all the new candidates and bring the city back. Thank you very much. And we have karaoke. Give it up for the DJ. Thank you.